Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, old saying is, make them snap it again.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to take a shot down the field. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vikings.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in. It's James Cook. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Herbert to the air again. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now Herbert again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. Throwing again, Herbert. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Herbert to the air again. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, For him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he's standing right around his own goal line. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
A great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down, Saints.
Herbert to throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Herbert. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Past midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And, Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Able to hit Robinson, complete.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the... And he will score. Kansas City. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the...
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap? Not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bears 1st down. Throwing is Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw right away. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's Carr. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Play action now. It's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. The open man is Adkins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Carr. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first down, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Carr. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Throwing is Carr. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Kamara going to try to bull his way in, and he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara, and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Four seconds still to be played in this half, as that one's away. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Marvin Mims now from his own end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to try it here again. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Carr. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw right away. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Carr. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Carr throwing on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Saints first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Now Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Carr now on 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First down throw for Carr. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's in. Jamal Williams. Touchdown Saints. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Carr working out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. Throw right side to Olave. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Carr to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good for the Saints. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run here with Kamara. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd down, Nix. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's gonna get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there. picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the 4th down conversion. Throwing is Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this will be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got it. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. They run on the jet sweep. He's inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down. Now Nix going to look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. To throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young